Um, my entire state's DMV is down for the foreseeable future. And they finally openly admitted to it that it was a cyber attack.
Oh, damn.
How long do you have to sit at the DMV before you actually start planning a terrorist cyber attack?
34 minutes.
せーのでもそんなんじゃダメもうそんなんじゃほら心は進化するよもっともっと
Oh, 34 minutes. I made it 7 minutes before I was already sitting there like, well, time to do terroristic act.
This is 7-9/34 section B. You needed 4 section 37 CDA. You're gonna have to go to the back of the line. Yeah.
Yes,
I'm like,
that's why.
time for terrorism.
No, you know what pisses me off about my local DMV? They built a whole new location. And we're like, hey, we know appointments are really good, but we're also making this place to cater to walk-ins. You know, like, say you don't make an appointment, we're going to try to make it so that way you can still just walk in and still be seen and not have to wait half a day. Within a week, they made it so that way it was appointment only.
That sounds like the DMV.
And yet, when you make an appointment, you still have to fucking sit there for half an hour. For like half the fucking day.
Can't become ungovernable.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that leaves us with only one option, domestic terrorism.
I think so. Is it really terrorism when the entire is like, I attacked the DMV? That's understandable. Like, is that really terrorism?
Unfortunately, yes, but it would be pretty based, let's be honest with ourselves.
The thing is, like, terrorism implies you cause terror, like setting off explosive. That's a terrorism. But like, fucking with the DMV,
everyone
really
will completely understand.
Is anyone actually terrorized by that?
I don't know anyone who would.
I don't know anyone who would look at somebody blowing up the DMV and doing anything other than cheering.
I'm gonna be real with you. If I saw someone blowing up the DMV, no, the fuck I didn't. I didn't see shit.
Ooh, so
It's like that. It's like that. No, it's like that story from like it was a small town in the U.S. I can't remember which one, but you know they had this dude who stayed there. He was like the governor's son or something. Biggest piece of shit. Everybody in this town legitimately hated his ass. And one night, and by the way, how much of a piece of shit this guy was, chat? His girlfriend was like a 14, 16-year-old girl. And well, one day he was pulling up to a bar, and someone shot him repeatedly, multiple times, 30 plus rounds. There was 30, 40 people outside the bar who witnessed this. But we were wrong. There was nobody who saw it. And also, the cameras just so happened to not be working that night.
And a duck walked up to the governor's son, and he said to the governor's stupid son.
But it was like, but it was legitimately like that moment of everybody uniting. Just nah, we've not seen shit. 40 plus people saw a dude murk this guy, and 40 plus people had an unspoken unanimous decision. We ain't saying shit.
I'm sorry, I was cleaning my glasses. What happened?
Sorry, sir. I had a mental breakdown for like 10 seconds there.
The cops are showing it's 40 people acting like Velma. I can't see a thing without my glasses, patting the ground helplessly.
Yeah.
That's about how it goes.
And you were saying that earlier?
So yeah, I just saw this. So you are aware of England's recent doxing program disguised to protect the children?
Yeah.
So certain companies are getting around this by one. We're required to require all UK citizens to provide an ID. However, we are not required to actually confirm your location. And then there's a checkbox. I'm in the UK. I'm not in the.
You know, the Parliament.
Become ungovernable, and I love it.
And I like how everyone and their fucking mother looked at that and said, yeah, we know what the fuck you're trying to do.
Yeah, England has been lost for. God, they're worse than Canada right now. Like they're like. I love pointing that out to every English person. Like, I can still mock my government.
Yeah.
I can get online. I can get online and say bad things about people.
Do you remember when they had that fuck instant of they were dealing with all that drama and shit or whatever? I can't remember what it was, but they legitimately said, hey, if Americans and they specifically called out Americans for some reason. If you sit here and say, and you tweet or post something online that either causes problems or could cause problems, we will come and arrest you.
Yeah,
and all of America said, once again, every American united said, I think the fuck not. Do we need to teach you what happened in 1776 again?
Pissing off the British.
Every American government said, okay, we're good for a few things here, but you're pushing the line a little.
Ooh, I got a topic for us. We do have, so we've all been kind of we all mod our games. What is, in your opinion, the worst mod you ever tried for a game?
Oh, okay. Let me think about this. This is like a collection of.
You tried it and you had to go and uninstall it because it was that fucking god awful type of shit.
So this is an entire. It's not a mod. It's an entire classification of mods. I no longer fuck with any mods that add weapons to a game because I am sick and fucking tired of every one of them being horribly imbalanced. I'm not even going to fuck with the ones that I'm not even going to them. I'm not going to waste time. Whatever game it is, I'm using the base game weapons.
I mean, he's got a point.
Like I downloaded, I used to go through and download a bunch of like gun mods for Fallout. I'm like, look at this realistic weapon. I'm like, oh, that looks cool. One shot's a Deathclaw. Oh,
yeah, a lot of
no way to reduce that.
Yeah, that's why I like some mods that are like, hey, we understand some people want an overpowered weapon, so they add a damage modifier in the upgrade system, and you could just be like, hey, I want this to do like 200% more damage, and make it obscenely powerful. And some of them are even like that's how I know that they're a good weapon mod, because they include that, and you can also reduce the amount of damage it's doing. And I'm like, okay, that's a good modder. He understands. But then I downloaded one that was like an anti-material rifle, and he's like, yeah, it's doing 500 damage. I'm like, why? I understand it's an anti-material rifle, and there's a lot of shit made out of material, but that's obscene.
I downloaded one that was like an M16 and it was doing like 400 damage, and I'm like, what? Why?
Right. Give me a second. I gotta go for just a second.
Okay. Take your time. I don't like the ones that are like, hi, we added this totally new weapon, and instead of just automatically injecting it into the load order, into the loot tables, we're gonna as soon as you load up the game, you're gonna have to answer like 50 different fucking pop-ups on your screen just to tell us you want it in the fucking just to tell us you want it in the loot tables. It's like, hi, do you want this to be available everywhere, or just on legendary enemies, or just vendors, or just vendors and legendary enemies? And I'm sitting there like, why not just fucking have it available in the loot table so NPCs actually use it? And it felt so weird that I had to sit there and correct that stuff. But the most shittiest mods I ever played was the entirety of Starfield. Which, yep, welcome back. And apparently I pissed people off with saying that because there are still people who sit there and be like, but Starfield is actually a lot better than you realize. I'm like, no the fuck it's not.
Everybody is entitled to whatever game opinion they have.
Oh, Caliban
Whatever
Prime is
People
out.
will like a game, some people won't.
Whatever tickles your peach is what I say.
Well, see, here's the thing. You can have your opinions. Doesn't mean I'm not allowed to make fun of it.
Your opinion does not. Your opinion being valid does not make your opinion correct.
By definition, your opinion cannot be correct.
It was opinion.
No, that's definition.
Shut up, nerd.
Get fucked.
No.
I'll stay a virgin. I don't really care.
That's just like your opinion, man.
But that is correct. That is a correct statement.
Ah.
Hello, Nekopaw Division, Gene here. Thank you for watching till the end of the video. You do not know how much it means to us to know you like our content. As always, please like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more of what we do here. And if you really like what we do here, please consider joining the Discord or supporting us through any links that are down in the description. Also, be sure to check out CastDVR live on Twitch, where our main content is produced. The link would also be down in the description. Thank you once again, and I'll see you in the next one. Conquistiamo domani. We conquer tomorrow.